We all hate to admit it, but there is something we have at home that makes us want to bang our heads on the wall, wondering what we were thinking about making such an impulsive decision. It could be a pair of shoes, a second blender, or a poster of a favorite politician that turned his back on us. Statistics show that an average American spends $183 a month on impulse buys. Emotions influence largely what we buy, and if we think with our hearts instead of our heads, then every one of us will be a pauper by the time they leave Earth. But we don't want such drastic results. That is why we have come up with awesome tips to help you avoid impulse buying. Watch till the end so you don't miss our eye-opening bonus tip. Hey everyone, welcome to Frugal Facts. Today we're going to go over the top 10 tips on how to stop impulse buying, emotional spending. Make sure to watch until number 1 because it's one of the most amazing saving tips I've ever seen. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so we can help you with saving tips regularly. Now let's get straight into the video. Number 10. Don't shop when your emotions are high. Human beings are ruled by emotions: happiness, sadness, grief, trepidation, etc. When you're happy, you want to buy something to celebrate, and when you're sad, you want to buy something for comfort. You can spend hundreds of dollars when you let your emotions rule your shopping. For example, a reviewer of a glitter lamp on Amazon said that when they look at it when stressed, they feel calm, which is a good thing if you want to spend $19.97. But if you haven't planned for the lamp, it would be your emotions pushing you to make that impulse buy. To avoid the temptation, when you're feeling emotional, find something around the house to help you deal with it, such as working out, cooking, even going to the backyard and mixing soil with water and building mud castles. It is very therapeutic. What you shouldn't do is get in your car and go shopping. You'll end up spending more than you had initially planned. Number 9. Convert the cost to time. Have you ever thought of the hours you had to work to afford the money to buy a particular item? If not, you should, and you'd be shocked how long you have to work for that item that you don't necessarily need. Calculating the cost in terms of time is a good strategy to deter you from doing an impulse buy. Who wants to spend half a month's salary on, for example, say you want to buy an iPhone 12, which costs $829, because your friend has been telling you about the awesome features, causing you to catch the iPhone bug. Let's also say you earn $12 an hour. To afford the phone, you'd have to work 69 hours. If, for argument's sake, you work 6 hours a day, you'd work close to 2 weeks to get enough money to buy it, unless you go into credit card debt, which we strongly discourage. Number 8. Challenge yourself to a no-spend period. We love to spend, and let's be honest, impulse buying causes some kind of a thrill, but the thrill felt in your heart doesn't apply to your wallet. As your heart rejoices, the wallet is unhappy, and a miserable wallet equals a depressed owner. But you can challenge yourself to a no-spend week, fortnight, or a month. But what's a no-spend challenge? This is where you commit to not spending a single dime on non-essentials. For example, if your budget for essentials in a month is $1,000, aim to spend that $1,000 only. That means no granola bars or a venti on your way to work, and no bottoms up at the club either. Make coffee in the house or take advantage of the free coffee that is offered at your workplace. Brown bag your lunch and drive straight home after work. If you have to go grocery shopping, carry the money you intend to use and not a cent more. This helps you avoid impulse buying. Try a no-spend challenge and see how much money you save. Number 7. Delay the purchase. Sometimes it is tempting to click that button for that online purchase you've been dying to make. Stop, take a minute, and think. Impulse buying costs an average American over $180 per month. You can pay your water and electricity bills with that amount and have enough left for gas and your swear jar. An effective way to curb impulse buying is to delay the purchase. The 30-day rule works every time. A 30-day rule is where you delay the purchase for a whole month. For example, you have a $200 coat in your online cart. Don't check out yet. Abandon it for 30 days, and if you still want the item after the days have elapsed, then go for it. More often than not, you find that you wanted that item because you could see and afford it, not because you needed it. Delaying the purchase allows you time to make up your mind whether the purchase is justified or not. If not, you just saved yourself from a $200 impulse buy. Number 6. Carry enough cash for what you need. The late Notorious B.I.G., a famous rapper, once sang, "It's like the more money we come across, the more problems we see." He was right. The more the money, the more the spending. Do you need silver teeth grills when you have perfectly white teeth that burn someone's eyes from a distance? Okay, that sounded like a corny pickup line, but you get the point. If you have more money, you're tempted to spend more. For example, you go to the store to buy a pair of boxers that cost $34.99. You give the cashier $100, But before she can even finish scanning your item, your eyes are attracted to that $7.49 pack of close shave 3-pack Gillette razors, which you throw into the basket. Unless there was something wrong with your clippers, that was an impulse purchase. Carrying more money to the store is a way to cost you more in purchases because, oftentimes, you will leave with more than what you had gone to buy. To avoid this, carry enough cash to buy what you need. In the above hypothetical case, $40 would have been enough for your purchase with a loose change of $5.01 for the coin jar. Try carrying enough cash today and you'll find that you always have enough to spare because you didn't spend it all on things you weren't planning to buy. Number 5. Unsubscribe from sale and discount emails. Nothing gets the adrenaline rushing like receiving an email with a 40% discount on handbags. Some discounts even have a timestamp. For example, have you ever received a discount email with a 40-hour timestamp on it? You fumble through the computer buttons trying to get to the website and buy the $300 handbag at $180 before the sale closes. You decide to buy 2 different colors of the same bag because, after all, you would have bought it for a whole $300 if it hadn't been on sale, right? No. That's $360 worth of a bad purchase. Not only have you made an impulse buy, but you've also spent more than the initial cost of the handbag. Unsubscribing from these discount emails gives you peace of mind because you don't have to stay online looking for a way to waste your money on impulse purchases. You also don't get bombarded with endless emails, which causes telepressure. Yep, that's a word. It is the urge to check and respond to emails no matter what time of day or night they have come. Did you know that 52% of Americans check their emails before they go to work, throughout the day, and after work? While you ponder that. Number 4. Don't compare yourself to others. Comparing yourself to others brings about feelings of low self-worth and a lack of confidence. This causes you to want to look like them, drive a car like theirs, hold parties as they do, etc. You spend money trying to please other people, such as holding impromptu parties, which forces you to do impulse purchases. Be your authentic self. Real friends will stay, even when all you can offer is a glass of water. Don't compare yourself to your Porsche-driving cousin. It is not worth being buried up to your neck in debts to please anyone. A wise quote says, "Save your money and it will save you." Number 3. Avoid going to the mall. If you're a shopaholic, asking you to quit going to the mall is like extracting your tooth using a fork, right? It is difficult to quit a habit, but it is more expensive not to. If you go to the mall every other day to window shop on your way home from work, do you leave empty-handed or do you spend a little money such as $1.89 on ice cream, a pair of $40 earrings, a $22 Nike hat, or even bigger purchases, like a $499 Curve TV ST? The mall is where everything is from fashion stores, grocery stores, shoe stores, fast food restaurants, electronics, etc., and you can shop till you max out your credit card. To avoid this, stay home. We know it is easier said than done, but it is doable. Just find activities that make you go straight home from work or stay home during the weekend. You can schedule your work evenings to relax and catch up with Keeping Up with the Joneses or finish reading that book you've been putting off for a month. Keep your weekends fun with park games for the family, a cooking marathon, or indulge in an afternoon of relaxation. Doing that saves you from impulse buys that can run up hundreds of dollars. Number 2. Create and stick to the budget. Creating a budget is very important. It not only helps you remember the items that you need to buy, but also helps curb spending. For example, if you go to a grocery store without a budget, you can find yourself picking things that you don't remember you have, which makes you spend more. Grocery store trips can be expensive, and you can spend more than $1,500 a month if you don't have a budget. Sticking to the budget means buying the items listed. Most of the time, you keep a budget of the things you need, and sticking to it allows you to buy essentials. For example, if you decide to throw in a bag of Doritos tortilla chips in your shopping cart, you'll be parting with around $4.37. Buying 3 would cost you $13.11. Not only have you ruined your budget, but you have also made an impulse buy, which would beat the purpose of creating a budget in the first place. It does take a little getting used to, but when you do, your wallet will thank you. Number 1. Include a little splurge in your budget. Creating a budget is the best way to rein in your spending. This allows you to spend money on essential items. But there is also a way that you can splurge a little on yourself by including splurge money in your budget. It is essentially budgeting but for fun stuff that doesn't include essentials. Here's a hypothetical situation. You love Zumba but can't afford to pay for a gym membership where it is included. Generally, Zumba classes can cost $10 to $25 per class. If you want to go for live classes once a week, you can include $25 in your budget for the week. If you have a monthly budget, you can include $100 in the budget. If that amount is on the higher side, you can include $10 Zumba DVDs in your budget to practice at home. Splurging a little on something you love is healthy, but if you don't plan for it, you'll do it as an impulse, which hurts your wallet and your peace of mind. Including it in the budget helps you know how much money you have to put aside for a little fun. After all, work with no play will make you sad and gray. What was the best tip you've learned today? We'd love to hear your opinion. What is that one impulse purchase you made that makes you want to headbutt the wall? Please let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos of saving tips and much more. Check out this playlist of my top 10 videos of saving money tips, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.